Okay, so it's time for another Releather video, obviously, and this one was a really unique project that I'm really happy I got the opportunity to work on. This is the first time I've ever done a Releather or belt for someone who is actually a legit, active, professional wrestler, which was a huge honor for me because I have nothing but the highest level of respect. I've watched wrestling since I was, oh God, I was probably about 3 or 4 years old. My dad, my grandfather got me into it. And at the time as a kid, I didn't know what they put their bodies through. And as you know, as an adult now, with all that's been published about it, I have nothing but the absolute highest level of respect and appreciation for what they do, pro wrestlers, and what they put themselves through. So I was really happy. This was a connection from somebody who I messaged before about a Releather, and they pointed this guy my way. His name is Cody Deaner, and he's under contract with TNA. And so he is also, in addition to that, he runs a charity where he goes around and does motivational talks, motivational speaking under the name Giv'er for Charity. And he raises money for the Rumble camp for the deaf to send hearing impaired children to that camp who would not otherwise be able to afford to go there. He travels all over the place speaking to hundreds and hundreds of people with motivational speeches kind of thing. And he uses a belt in his motivational speech, and this is his actual belt. This is obviously a Fandu. It is the silver-plated one, and he's got his own custom nameplate on there, Deaner. Now, when he brought it to me, it was on the original Fandu strap, which it was beat up. Because, like I said, he actually uses it for things, as opposed to like someone like me who has a ton of these things just sitting on a shelf collecting dust. And so I was kind of really eager to do this project. I'm glad I got the opportunity to do it. And he came out to the house in he's local, and we talked for a little bit about possibilities, because obviously the go-to is a black strap with a black backing because it's easy. But he had blue stones in there originally. A lot of them had fallen out. And so I said, why not do blue leather? And he said, hey, there's a good idea. And so this is Angelus painted blue leather. It's got he wanted the same style tooling as I had on one of my big golds. So there, it's got my logo on it. And your Midwest style tooling. I did the Jamar style custom stamp at the end of the snap box there. This is Angelus paint, so it's as indestructible as leather paint can possibly be, which is good because I know this is going to get really well used. On this side of the belt, this is the I guess you would say the logo or the brand for the charity that he runs. It is his sign name, who was given to him by a student he spoke to named Christopher. And so he asked if I could tool it into the belt, and so basically he sent it to me. I blew it up, I etched it into the strap, and I beveled it, and that's in there now. So these are, I don't know if it's coming across, they're silver snaps, obviously, because the plates are silver. An extra thing I did on this one, like I said, most of the stones had fallen out on this belt. And so, because it's well used, and so I restoned it for him. And before you ask, no, I do not restone professionally. I do get a lot of requests, a lot of emails, a lot of messages about it. I don't do it professionally only because it's a huge risk. You can really easily dent a plate or scratch a plate, in which case I'm on the hook for the belt. And so I don't do it professionally. I've done all my own in my collection, and this is the first one I've done for somebody else. I think I've only ever done it one time for somebody else other than this. And it turned out, this Fandu one, the big gold in general, it's pretty easy to restone because the holes are already there. But he chose, these are cubic zirconia, and they're, got them from the same stone supplier I've dealt with for years in Thailand. And I did all the bottom of the crown and all along here. And these never come across in the video. It never shows in the video, but they have one hell of a sparkle to them. They're really, really nice. I've been dealing with this stone supplier for years. And the last little bit about this belt, these are heavy, if you own one you know. I had some black Croc backing in the garage. You'll notice that my couch also now has permanent blue Angelus paint on it from this belt, from when I originally took pictures of it a few weeks ago when it was actually finished, before the restone happened. I got blue paint on my couch, and it's now there forever. But anyway, so you get your black Croc backing on this one. He was, like I said, when he came out, I showed him some things. He said this one would work fine. I was really happy with the way that turned out. Actually, generally speaking, I was happy with the way the belt turned out. It has a real pop. I told him this, and I'll say it in the video. I do so many belts, I lose track, and I walked through my living room with this one day, and my wife actually said, ooh, I like that one, and I don't think that's ever happened before. So that is a Releather of a standard Fandu belt for Cody Deaner. Thanks everybody for watching.